Hi, John here. In this video, I would like to debunk 10 Facebook ad myths that most marketers believe and why they are actually not true. But first, if you are established e-commerce brand and you are looking to scale your sales with advertising agency, then definitely click on the link below or just go to adfederation.com and schedule a free demo call with my Facebook advertising agency, Adfederation. Before we even became an agency, we were 8-figure e-commerce owners, and we still run to this day our own 8-figure e-commerce store and basically spend, well, every day almost like $10,000 in ad spend, okay? And that's probably a reason why we are so successful with clients and why we are able actually to scale so many people, because we did it first for ourselves. So if this sounds interesting to you, definitely click on the link below and schedule a free demo call with me. So I will see you there. Okay, so let's now talk about those 10 Facebook ad myths that most marketers believe. First, you don't need to feel bad if you believe them, because I personally also believe a couple of these, and I think you need to learn all this by skill and by testing, okay? So it's all basically experience. So if you didn't test a lot of things, it's normal that you believe what other people say online, or in some groups, okay? So let's now just go to the list, okay? So I have here a list and I will start with the first one. So running Facebook ads in the past was super easy and now it's super difficult, okay? So this is actually normal now, I mean, I hear this a lot especially since iOS 14, and especially I hear it from dropshippers, okay? Because normal, typical e-commerce owners don't say this. Well, truth is that most people don't really have these years, behind their belts, So, for example, I started in 2014, and since 2014, there are tons of major changes to Facebook, and for me, that iOS 14 is just another change. 2014, I was spending tens of thousands of dollars, and we were not able even to track properly because the pixel was just in the beginning and it didn't really know anything, we were not able to track conversion values or anything, we were just seeing add to carts and website clicks, and so we were basically cowboys, completely running everything blind, or in 2016 there were some other changes, to ads, right? I mean to newsfeed, and all that, and then people start running on mobile phones and videos and all, constantly there are some changes, and every time, I mean since I started, there are always people who say, okay, now it's done, and nothing else will work, and I'm just moving to Google ads, now it's TikTok ads, so everybody's moving there. But truth is that every platform is constantly changing, so it doesn't make sense to be angry about it. It's better to just look at it and understand, okay, it happened again, everything changed again. So now I need to understand what changed and how to continue, and that's basically what I did again, in when that iOS 17 or 14 hit, I just get a high-ROAS tracker, and since then I'm just running normal, because I just track everything through that and it's fine, So again, it's just a lot of people make a lot of noise, but truth is that if you follow those top marketers, they are still in business, they are still making money, and everything works normally, You just need to upgrade yourself, upgrade your tools, and that's it. Okay, another one. TikTok is better than Facebook now. Look, I'm also running TikTok with for my stores, but truth is that I still cannot scale that high on TikTok like with Facebook. TikTok is moving too fast, For me, it's a little bit unpredictable, and those ads that I'm always running on TikTok, I need to constantly feed it with new creatives. So scaling is a little bit more difficult, And still, okay, TikTok is fine, but truth is that most of the time, 99% of the time, even when I target 18 plus, people, ages, I still get tons of people who are 65, 60, 50, 45 plus. Most of these people are 45 plus. And on TikTok, you will not find, 45 plus the biggest group, okay? So if you are selling something like beauty for younger people, okay, TikTok makes sense. But truth is that if you are still selling like 45 plus, then Facebook is the best place where to scale. You know, it's true. You can go on TikTok and run it there in like some lower volume, but if you want to scale hard, Facebook is still better choice. I mean, yeah, it's more difficult. A lot of things changed, but truth is that tracking on TikTok also changed. You know, it got hit with US 14 same way like Facebook. Only thing that maybe it's easier on TikTok is that you are not getting that much banned, but truth is that, well, even now that TikTok is not so easy like it was like a half a year ago, Facebook still works and I can still scale only on Facebook. TikTok is for me like a bonus, you know. It's same like with emails or like with SMS, but Facebook is still like main thing. Okay, another one. Facebook ads are not converting great because Facebook is holding my ads down simply because they don't like me. Well, I heard this one a lot, you know, in the past, and truth is that, well, this one is like a bullshit, okay? Because if like a Facebook will not like you for like 1 second, they will not give you any chance, you know, to change their opinion or change their mind. They will just shut you down. They will like delete you from Facebook, okay? If Facebook don't like you, it's done for you, okay? They will not like put some shadow bans on you. They will not try to like put some like shadow penalty. They will just get you out of Facebook, okay? So that's like one thing. It's just your results. I mean, if your ads are not converting great, it's usually because of your like ads, right? So for me, when I see that my conversions are going down or I'm just getting like worse results than I was getting like a week ago, you know, I just start like messing with my creatives, right? I just create new ads, new videos, and I test new things, and that's usually what changed everything, okay? So if you see bad results, then always change your creatives first, test tons of creatives, and this is like the easiest thing how to change everything, you know, like great creative will change everything. Okay, another one. My ads are not converting great because I'm getting penalty due to low Facebook customer feedback score. First, this is probably about Facebook customer feedback score when you are still having that penalty but you are not out of the game, right? So if you have a new page that is like 1 year and younger, then your customer feedback score cannot go below 2.0, right? Then you are out of business. And if you have page that is like 1 year and older, you can basically fall to 1.0 and everything below that is like you know, like delete your page. So basically, truth is that if you are getting the penalty, you know, and you have that page that is 1 year and older, then that penalty is almost like non-existent, okay? I mean, in the past, when I was like still selling like weird products, you know, that were not really like working great, I was running like 1.3 for like 3 or 4 months, and I was getting like the best results in my life, you know, it was like 3 hours. But that's because I had like new products with like fresh creatives and all that, okay? So even if you have great ad, great creative and people like it, it's engaging and everybody's converting, then Facebook doesn't really care, you know, about your score. They will just let you run, you know, and it doesn't matter, okay? So again, if you are seeing some bad results, it's not that penalty. I still don't believe that penalty exists, okay? They say they are like putting some penalty on you, but truth is that like I still don't understand like what it actually does, because it sometimes runs better, you know, than without the penalty. Okay, so again, first focus on your creatives, and that's really the way how to change everything, okay? You can run with penalty for months and still make tons of money and have great results, okay? So I would just like not trust that penalty is like pushing you down. It's usually your results, and by that I mean like your creatives, you know. So first work on your creatives. Okay, another one. You can't keep your Facebook customer feedback score high with dropshipping. Well, that's again not true, okay? And it doesn't matter in what kind of business you are. It doesn't need to be like a dropshipping. Even if you are a typical e-commerce and you are selling products that are not that great and they just don't work on whatever, you will still like not be able to keep that customer feedback score high, or you will lose the page, okay? But truth is that, again, like even before, when I was still shipping from China, I was having like some low customer feedback score with one product. Then I switched it to USA and I was still having like a bad customer feedback score, okay? So that shipping was not a problem. Problem is that I was selling like a bad product, okay? I was selling a product that didn't really work. I mean, I even had that product, you know, it always was like fine, but truth is that I don't think it worked, you know. So problem was that I was selling like shitty product, okay, and that's like a reality with most people, you know. Most people just really want to pick some product, doesn't matter what it is, it's important that it works, then run it, you know, and then they are surprised they will lose it. But truth is that, I mean, like we all did it, we just picked shitty product and customers were not happy, so you know, that's it, you know. And that's what I did with this product, right? I was like, okay, so that doesn't matter if I ship it from USA, I ship it from China, it's just killing my page, you know. So I just finished that product, you know, and that's it, you know. I forget about it. I mean, it was converting great, but still, you know, it was not sustainable for me, and I was constantly just restarting everything, you know. And this is not really the way how you should run business, you know. If you cannot run your ads, you know, for like more than 2 weeks without like losing everything, it's just not sustainable. You cannot really like plan your life, you know, if you're constantly like getting deleted from Facebook. So I just deleted that product and everything went great, you know, and now I'm constantly running like high score, you know, because I stopped selling products that didn't work, you know. You need to buy a Facebook customer feedback score surveys to survive. Well, I don't think that's true, and I don't think it's even a good idea. I mean, I check those like best places where you can buy these like surveys, and truth is that it's really like so like expensive, you know. I mean, if you are running $300 per day or something in ad spend, and then you need to pay like $9,000 per month to some survey, I mean, that's like your profit, you know. So it doesn't make sense to even like run it, you know. It's just better to from the beginning run good products, okay, because those surveys will not save you, and more you run, more you need to pay. Let's pretend that you spend $3,000 or $30,000 per day on Facebook. I mean, you will be paying like hundred thousands of dollars like to some survey company to save you. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's again not sustainable. You will not get like any stable results. Who knows what kind of like surveys you are buying if Facebook will not shut you down. It's just a lot better to focus on product quality, focus on shipping, focus on customer support, and just do it properly. Because that's really why, I mean, I'm still in a business as a dropshipper and other people are not, because I just try to do everything properly and really like make everything stable, you know, as much as possible, okay? So I would do that. I lost my Facebook page because competitors were sabotaging my Facebook customer feedback score. That's another thing, you know, and I mean, yeah, at some cases, like 1%, maybe even like less, this can be true. I know people post this on like all forums that where I've been, you know, in all Facebook groups, but truth is that, I mean, it's really like difficult to sabotage something like that, you know. And okay, so if let's say that I would be able to believe this only if this would be like normal e-commerce store, like some great e-commerce store, and there would be like some one competitor who is like only competitor, you know, in the market, and that competitor wants to like hurt that e-commerce store. But I don't think really that anybody will like sabotage your dropshipping store, because it will just require like a lot of money and a lot of time, you know. I mean, like you would need to buy so many like bots or something like that to just be able to post all these customer feedback scores, and then Facebook need to believe this like a revolution. So yeah, I don't think this is really like, again, if you are having bad results, first go and check your creatives, and yeah, I wouldn't even like think this is a reality. You can't make Facebook ads work after ES 14. Well, again, that's not true. And truth is that if you are reading a lot of groups and all these like marketer forums, it's possible that you will read there from like tons of people, oh, it's like done, whatever. But truth is that these people were not successful even before ES 14, you know. It's always same people, you know. Before they were crying about some other thing that was difficult to overcome, it was about bans. Now everybody's crying that it's like ES 14 fault, but truth is that it's always same people, you know. And again, people who are running some higher numbers, who are like top, they just overcame it, okay? I just got higher tracker and I'm like fine, you know. So yeah, it maybe became more difficult, but truth is that a lot of dropshippers went out of the business, or you know, so it's maybe same, you know. So yeah, ES 14 is not reason why you should not be successful, okay? it's your ad, it's your offer, it's your product. So make this free work and you will make money even after iOS 14. Facebook is changing so fast, you can't even keep up with changes, so all strategies and hacks are outdated. Again, that's not true, because I mean, since like 2015, I'm running in like very same way, So yeah, some things about Facebook are changing, constantly. So you need to also like adapt. But that core, that way how you run your ads, stays same. Even when you see a lot of these like gurus that they are saying like, yeah, I have this kind of method and that kind of method. The truth is that most of these people still run like that main boring way their Facebook advertising, like for years, and then they have like some methods, and which is like a bonus, to their advertising, but that core stays same, So yeah, again, like Facebook didn't change that much. I mean, yeah, iOS 14 happened and some other things happened, but again, you adapt, but that main way how you run ads, it's still same, like 2015, okay? I'm basically 7 years and I'm still doing it like very similar way, just like updated way, with those changes. And last one, not every e-commerce niche can get good results on Facebook and scale. And again, every niche can really work, okay? Like in every niche you will find marketers that are making tons of money and everything is great, okay? So it's usually about, again, your offer, your ads, or like angle of that ads, and how you manage it, but mostly really like your offer, your product page, and those ads, okay? If you make this free work, and then you will sell it, okay, and it will be successful. So yeah, every niche can work, every product thing can work. It's normal, okay? Even when I'm testing tons of products every week, I mean, just because they don't work for me, it doesn't mean that some other marketer didn't make with them like millions of dollars, okay? I mean, yeah, so just because it doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean that product is not working for anybody else, okay? So again, try to really like find best offer, then create best product page for it and best ads, and it will work. So thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video, then definitely subscribe to my channel, click on the bell button, and if you are still running in Facebook Circle of Hell and you would like to get out of it, definitely download my free ebook, Facebook Advanced Survival Guide. It was downloaded by tens of thousands of times, okay, so I saved like thousands of lives, and yeah, so it will definitely take you out of the Facebook Circle of Hell. It could probably save your business, so definitely download it. It's full of like a like a lot of my pain, how I went through different bands and how I solved them, okay? So again, if you are e-commerce store that is established and looking for agency, then definitely go on affiliation.com and schedule a free demo call with us. And thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.